Good morning from day 10. I thought day 9 couldn't get better. So let me show you where I camped last night. It's a gem. Look at this. This is where I camped. Zebby's just eating his breakfast. Absolutely amazing. I had the best night's sleep ever, probably because I wasn't worried about being moved on or anything like that, but also because it was really flat. Zebby seemed to sleep well as well, so he's just eating his breakfast. I'm actually going to have some breakfast, and I'm gonna cook it on one of these benches. I'm going to put my I'm going to be civilised. I'm going to sit at a bench and eat my breakfast. Anyway, day 10. Let's see if this lights first time. Yes, it did. Quite often while doing this coast-to-coast trip, I wouldn't actually have breakfast. I would set off straight away after packing down camp and then have my porridge at about 11 o'clock. So this was quite novel. Got my little sachet of hot chocolate. I'm actually going to have hot chocolate as well. Use my knife. Even though I made up lots of those little sachets of hot chocolate, I think I only ended up having 2 of them. But thankfully, I wasn't carrying them all with me, and they were in my resupply boxes. Decided to just boil the water for my porridge first. At least that can be soaking. So I decided to make individual portion sizes of porridge and put them in the Milo bags. The reason behind this was so that then I didn't have any washing up to do. It doesn't take long at all, it's really quick. I'd like to say thank you so much to those people that resupplied me. It meant that I didn't have to carry 14 days of Zeb's heavy dog food. Nearly done. So as you can tell from me wafting my hair around, I did actually have a shower the night before. I was so thankful for that. That's that weird colour. Water from the other day. I'd just like to add, especially if my mum's watching, it was filtered and it tasted perfectly fine. And the water from my hot chocolate. And probably a bit extra for in here, to be honest. Looks a bit watery today. I'm just going to sit there. Where shall I sit there? I think I've already said that I've got a koozie for it, but I don't want it to stay really hot, otherwise I won't be able to eat it. Right, all I'm going to do is put a little bit of water in the bottom first, so that my hot chocolate doesn't stick to the bottom. Again, this was to try and save on washing up. And the hot chocolate again was my own little recipe. It was just cocoa powder, powdered skimmed milk, quite a lot of it, and a little bit of sugar. You need quite a lot of the powdered milk because you're not going to add any more milk. I decided to take hot chocolate instead of tea, because then I didn't have to faff around with tea bags, milk and sugar. It just seemed like a simple solution to me, and when you're travelling 192 miles and carrying everything with you, you need simple solutions. I still need more water in this. So. I did the right amount.
I'd written on each Milo bag how much water I needed to make the right consistency.
You just have to trust it. It looked like it was really runny.
I did the same thing with each of my dehydrated meals.
But it soaks up, so now it's actually really thick.
As I've said on a previous vlog, this is oats, powdered milk, a little bit of sugar and some nuts and some dried fruit. It's very tasty. I weighed out each of these ingredients so I had the right amount in each bag and I knew how much water to add. Porridge was the only breakfast that I took and I thought I might get bored of it after 14 days, but I definitely didn't, especially since some of the days I didn't eat till 11 o'clock. It was strange that even after walking all those miles each day, some days I really wasn't hungry at the end of the day. And I would have to kind of force myself to make something and eat it.
Just make sure you mix it all at the bottom. Perfect. This is still really, really hot. So that's exactly why I didn't put it in my koozie, because it would have just stayed hot for ages. Let me see, what do I think? That's good. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll probably film a bit more when I've packed away. Okay, that's where my tent was. And we are now leaving our amazing camp for last night. So I've just got some rubbish to put in the bin over there. And then we've got 14.2 miles to do today. That's because we've obviously cut out a mile from yesterday. So that's not too shabby. That's not too bad. So, yeah. It's called the Hilliard Arms. If you are doing the coast to coast and you're wild camping and you just want a little bit of a break, or... Sorry, just putting rubbish in the bin. Yeah, if you want to be able to top up power banks and things, all you need to do is have a drink. Hilliard Arms. I love you. Right, let's go. Day 10. I just met that man. He's doing it from east to west. And he just stopped me. You can obviously see what I'm doing. And he just said to me, yeah, Denby Whisk's nice. And I said, oh, is it? He said, yeah, there's a nice campsite. So you never know, I might stop at the campsite. I asked him how much it was. He said £12. So I paid £6 in the pub because I bought 2 drinks, £3 each. So, and he said that there's tea and coffee and stuff. So, oh, I don't know. I'll see. But he said that he's just passed some girl. He set off at 6 o'clock, by the way, which is sometimes the time that I set off. He's heading to Richmond, and then maybe Reef is what he said, I think, which is definitely doable. He said that he's just met some girls that had camped at the side of the river at Richmond yesterday, so they're probably there. Well, they're in front of me, so I wonder where they're going to camp tonight. Obviously I don't want to camp next to them, but it'd be interesting to know. Anyway, fields of crops. They look a bit like beans, but Just wondering why they've not been picked. I'm not sure what they are. We've got to cross this. We've got to cross the motorway, so there's a tunnel apparently. This is a bit awkward. There is a sign, so it's definitely this way. Zeb, of course, has found it. Oh, it's a bit steep as well. I mean, if you didn't have a massive backpack, it would be alright. And a dodgy knee, but I wouldn't like to have to do it when all this was wet, because all this mud had been all squelchy. Anyway, there's I don't even know if I'm filming anything right. There's a couple behind me. They've been checking their map. I wasn't sure if they were doing the coast to coast or not, but they're coming this way. Oh, that was a bit of a weird pathway. Okay, here's the tunnel. Off we go. So that is the A1M that we're going under now. Just thought I'd show you that bit. Probably pitch black now, you probably can't see a thing. I really hope you're enjoying watching my coast to coast adventure, but I have decided to split my day 10 up into 2 parts again. So if you want to see what's through the tunnel and what awaits me for the rest of day 10, then you'll have to come back in a few days to watch part 2. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave me a comment.